Welcome everyone, it's Vapors with Drakemar. It's time for some more Raid Shadow Legends. I have come to a crazy decision. And you guys are going to find this decision interesting. We are going to turn all of this, including the Wretch, because I have a dupe of him, into a rank 6 Diabolist. That's right. Now, you may be at first bewildered by this. You're like, but didn't you need Wretch? I already have a copy of this champion, number 1. I have a copy, see? Right there. Number 2, I need this lady to 6-star because it gives me a lot more options. And I need these options. I need these options because without this, we're not going to have enough speed. Not only that, I'm going to take this one further. We're going to go here and we're going to upgrade her boots and look for an even better pair of boots along the way. So we're going to start with this boot and get it to 16. And then we're going to farm for a better boot on top of that. Because I need her to have as much speed as we can muster. Because without this speed, we're going to be screwed in so many ways. I'm not going to get anywhere in Arena without it. This is what I have to do in order to progress in Arena. I have to have someone who can control turn meter in multiple ways and do the job. And they must do the job or die trying. This is the real grand strategy of Raid Shadow Legends. Granted, this is taking a while. All right. Now, the next part of the scheme unfolds. So, the next part of the scheme is we check for any better boots. And we start to dump potions on her. Now the next sucker that we're going to raise, and this is going to sound even more bizarre, we're going to start to raise a Marquess because I have a very specific team that goes with this. Yes. A very specific team and a shield guard. These 3 are going to comprise some very special teams. Yes. But Diabolist was the priority. By far and above the priority. Why? Because my teams are going to absolutely suffer without her help. She is going to be the big turn meter control champion for my squad. Now this seems like a bad move until you realize what Diabolist offers. Diabolist offers so much to my team. I'm looking desperately for a very specific set of boots. Because I'm well aware that the set of boots, she will eventually be an insane arena nuker. I know you don't see it now, but just you wait. She is going to be insane at arena nuking. Yes, I did a lot of farming off screen, but who doesn't these days? I'm showing some on-screen farming, and I can show you what I did to get her to this point. I'm also going to upgrade her skills. This is where this account gets a massive upgrade. Though you didn't notice it, this is a massive upgrade. May not have noticed this, but that's exactly what this is. Still looking for a better boot. Need a better boot on her. Need to upgrade her skills as well. We're going to start off with these Diabolists. Okay, so since we're not going to want to burn that, we're going to want to look in her native habitat. Diabolist, specifically native habitat, which is Brimstone Pass. I did a lot of farming of Brimstone Pass in order to make this work. She is a magnificent character, but is unrecognized by most. But this character right here does a lot of work. And I mean a lot of work for my team. I mean, Ninja, I already have Ninja for my HP burn. So, I need someone reliable that's going to do the job of, you know, doing the job of boosting my team's turn meters. Because without that, we are going to be in a little bit of trouble. But there's a reason I saved up Diabolist, is because that's how we're going to book her, is by getting more Diabolists this way. On top of this, I will also be getting plenty of XP for her, because she's going to need, surprise, surprise, an XP rush. As without that, we are in a whole heap of trouble. Now, I need to check my arena defense, maybe, and put her instead in the arena defense. Because I know for a fact that it's going to be a problem if my arena defense, let's check what it is in the first place. Oh, it's a defense. That's the defense. Okay. It's not that bad. But does need to be changed a bit. As this guy is not as good in the grand scheme of things as she is. Now, This may not seem like a big move, but you gotta see it from my perspective. When we get the speed going and better speed gear on this lady, we provide the team with a lot more turn meter control. So that's very important for a lot of content. She is also the very first of her kind to step up to this level. Now, there is other things we have to improve on, such as our spirit host. So, I'm going to be improving her a bit more. By giving her a tour around campaign a bit. Actually, I do think I have to take her to Brimstone because the only real way to book her out is by getting dupes of Diabolist. And the only real way of getting dupes of Diabolist is by farming Brimstone. Yeah. So we're going to give her a few more whirls through here. She's going to be a major important cog in this whole machine. She's only just turned 6-star, but 6-star is an important upgrade because it means that she's finally joined the big characters league in this account, which is only shared by 2 other champions. And those champions are Spirit Host and Kale. So yeah, she is in a very powerful position. She may only be a rare, but she's one of the best rares you can farm because she provides crucial speed to your team. So I've decided not to include food with her and just to give her the raw XP. Because we need her on her feet in arena as soon as possible. That's what we need. And the only way I can really do that is by running her through the campaign on this XP boost as much as I can. Trying to give her as much as I can of the vast treasure trove of wealth that this is. Now, the reason for it is I need her to be useful in a variety of content. And the only real way of doing that is by rank 6ing her. That is the only real way of doing this. She's got to fight through her kind, at least for a little while, and start to climb towards 60. Now, I'm not saying she's going to get there straight away, because she isn't. But the very fact that we got her there is a good sign. Because that means she can endure what others can't on my team. She's getting to endure the full glory of her faction. Getting her to 60 won't be immediate, though. But it's important. I feel it's important to get her to 6-star. Because, see, it prevents her from dying and allows her to continuously exert pressure. So yeah. This will be important later. The fact that she's 6-star, because she can now finally access all the content I need her for. Especially for this account, where turn meter control is going to be king. Because there isn't really much else to do other than turn meter control on this account. So that's part of the problem. Like, we don't have all those massive tanks and everything I had on the other account, because we didn't pull a ton of shards for that. So the only alternative, as you can probably imagine, is to control the turn meter. And that is where Diabolist comes into the equation. Now, she's still not fully formed, but she's far longer along the way that leads to glory than she ever was before. And that's what's important. Because every level I get here is a lot more significant. She also fits the storyline very well, which is why I promoted her. I put in a great deal of effort to promote her, but that's... Notice how she's able to survive that? If she was not 6-star, she would not have survived that. But yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to promote her as fast as I can by a number of methods. The most important of which is going to be giving her levels in campaign anywhere I can. Especially if I can level her skills up. Because leveling her skills is going to be big. I have to try to take advantage of as much Diabolist action as I can to try to get her as far as I can without potions, because I have to though upgrade her gear with silver. This is the full diabolical Diabolist plan. Now, what she's going to be used for is a lot of different content. She's going to be used in Fire Knight for the speed and turn meter control, Spider for the similar. She has a lot of very important uses. So yeah. I'll take her to this boss. Taking her to 60 is going to be hard. But this is a major step. This 6-star is a major step in the right direction. Well, that tells you everything. We've got to level her up more. Because we can't have her dying like that. Because that tells us right away in arena that she's not ready. That right there tells us a story in and of itself. In and of itself, because she has to be able to either survive a mortal peril or else, and to have her skills booked. Let's take her to level 35, I'd say, before going to arena. Because then I also have to fully book her skills. I mean, she's a nice character. She does a lot. She's a farmable rare that I should have maxed a while back on other accounts, and I didn't. That's the truth of it. But since I'm tired, and I want to get some sleep, I'm going to go dump some potions on her. Because I don't want to stay up anymore. Oh, that's convenient. Okay, let's beat some more campaign bosses. Starting with this. We're just going to give her the straight XP here. Because again, she needs it. She needs to have as much XP as she can, because right now she's in a kind of a weak, like a stronger than before, but still not the state I want her in. As I need her to do her job. Now, this does not mean that I'm not going to be farming later to try to buff her levels up. This is by no means the end of the story, but it's definitely an important milestone because this is where she's going to become more influential, if you will, in Arena and a lot of other content. She's going to become a major part of dungeons. Is also where I'm going to start to fill out her masteries, etc. She becomes a permanent part of the arena squad and the squad in general. The dungeon, arena, clan boss, you name it, she's involved in it. Because she provides that added speed and turn meter boost to make sure that you can always get your turn. So that's nice. Do this boss. Then get some speed gear. Try to see if I can get a better speed boot. Because it's a long way up. It is a long way up to 60. We won't be getting her to 60 straight away. But this is a major step in the right direction. As I've got to streamline this account. Because this is where the budget Blender team finally takes effect. Where it truly takes effect is right about here. Get that turn meter decrease. See how much that does? It's plenty useful for this style of account. Now, we can make a full nasty squad out of this if we just rank 6 War Maiden next. Although I was thinking of also making a full female squad later. Much later with a rank 6 a rank 6 Marquess. I know that's like, what? Yes. Yes, a rank 6 Marquess. No, you're not hallucinating. Marquess is actually nutty. There's some videos on her by some known content creators about how powerful Marquess actually is. And I have her. I never realized that she's actually really good. So we thought she was just a meme, but no, she's more than a meme. She's immune to so much stuff, man. What the heck? Alright. Let's do a boss. Another boss. Let's do you. Why not? Check for some speed gear. We will be visiting here more often because I need to look for speed gear for Diabolist now. Now that she's ranked 6, the hunt for good speed gear is now truly in session. If you thought it was in session before, it really is in session now. Because now I actually have to scramble to find speed gear so that she can get the better speed gear and do her duty to my teams. And that's not the kind of gear I wanted in the first place. So now, just so that we don't lose face entirely, we're going to give her some more. Yeah, get her at least 40. So it looks like we've got that dignified. Alright. So, now that we've got that far, let's see, who can we take on? Let's just try this bozo. But yeah. I like how they still have a lot of speed despite the fact they have no speed boosters other than freaking Gallic. Okay, can we kill him now? Thank you. Jeez. The one thing I hate about Gallic taking a turn is even though his team has no speed leads, the speed he gets right there is enough to be an egregious problem. And I'm saving gems on top of that. Okay. Right. Right. Not enough. You know what? I'll do it. Let's try this. Do I want to try this? You know what? I'll try it anyway. Screw it. Wonderful. This is going to be so difficult. Especially since the funny thing is that these people have been playing this long and their team isn't even that developed. That's the irony of the whole thing. Like, these people have been playing as long as my longest account practically. And they still only have 2 complete 60s. Which is kind of nuts when you think about it. Because you only typically get her at 180 days. Literally. You only get this specific champion at 180 days. Another full team counterattack. That's wonderful. Oh, why is there so many already? Champions I have never managed to get in my whole existence are showing up. Although, I just thought of it. Madame Ceres would be great, maybe versus Scarab. Because Madame Ceres would be able to strip the buffs off of the stupid boss. That's what I'm thinking, anyway. I have to go versus this troll nonsense. Oh, wonderful. Yeah, this isn't possible to beat. Like, once they get Valkyrie, you need, like, such a powerful built-up team afterwards that it's just... There's no point. There's no point. They've gone past the pale. I mean, Diabolist is decent, but not Valkyrie levels of evil. What do we have for epics? Almost nobody developed, so that tournament doesn't apply.